75 people are displaced tonight after an apartment fire in the 3100 block of Muirfield Road today. Officials don't know yet about the cause of that fire, but the Red Cross is working to shelter those who were evacuated. Madison Fire Chief Stephen Davis says there were multiple challenges fighting this fire today, including high wind gusts and the absence of a sprinkler system. Our Gabriella Becerra joins us live from the scene with how the firefighters cautiously responded to today's blaze. Gabby?
Amanda, the scene is quiet now, but earlier today, Madison Fire Department was fighting a fire that Chief Davis is calling one of the biggest of the year. But the flames weren't the only challenge. As Madison firefighters worked quickly to put out the blaze, precautions against fighting the coronavirus became tougher to follow.
When we get in a big firefight like this, the social distancing rules kind of go out the window. The PPE, the masks, the paper, the filter masks that we see them wear on calls and things kind of goes out the window because they have a big job to do.
The firefighters use breathing masks to supply their own air, but keeping a distance isn't always possible while working together.
They get in very tight quarters, and it's a challenge. So it's something the department has to take into account now in the coming days, that if we start to see a spike in signs and symptoms of COVID, we might have an incident to relate it back to.
Fighting this fire and saving these lives today were their top priority, and Davis says he's proud of their work.
These are trying times on them. They, with the coronavirus being in the community and community spread, they're on edge to begin with. And so, a fire like this that we're prepared to deal with is handled well by true professionals, and that's what you see behind us today.
Although precautions can't be followed closely on all emergency calls, the department is doing what they can when they can to wear the proper equipment and practice safe distancing guidelines.
Thank you, Gabby. Tonight's residents are